Hey, what's up? This is Angie. I am so glad that you're here for this how to make the most of my membership video. I'm really glad that you have made the decision to get a doTERRA wholesale membership. Whether or not you've decided to be a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate, this is a video for you to teach you how to get started with your oils and with your membership and how to make the most of it. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to be referring to while we chat for a minute is this document right here. It's called the Membership Overview, and actually this one is produced by a company called Edge Success. I may have already given you one of these, or if you don't have one in hand, that's okay because you can get it online. I want you to go to mymembershipoverview.com. The password is EDGE, and you can join me there online while you watch this video and we can walk through it together. We're just going to do the first page in this video, okay? So congratulations on having a doTERRA membership. My name is Angie Archibald, and I have a doTERRA team called Authentic Essentials team, and whether or not you're a member of our team, welcome to doTERRA. In doTERRA we have one team, right? And we support each other. So if somebody outside of the team has sent you this video, then welcome to doTERRA. Okay, so listen, you enrolled with a wholesale membership. You now get 25% off of retail prices, and you can place an order whenever you want. You are not required to place orders at a certain time frame, but whenever you do go and place an order, you get your discount. That $35 fee, or maybe that $35 fee was rolled into your original kit, it covers you for your discount for a whole year. Okay, so after a year, when you go back in to place an order, a little notification will come up in your back office, and I'll show you how to get into your back office, okay? A little notification will come up that says, oh, it's time to renew, and it will add a $25 fee to your order, which is totally fine. It's only $25 to renew for another year, but guess what? When you renew, doTERRA gives you a free peppermint oil, and peppermint, the wholesale cost on it is $20.50. So they make it super painless for you to renew. So when you get really good at this, you might sort of time it. Like if you know you're running out of peppermint, but you also know your year date is coming up, wait till renewal and they're gonna send you one when you renew. There's a tip for you. Okay, so you have a new membership. You should have gotten an email from doTERRA saying, congratulations on having a membership. Here's your member ID. That's an important email. I want you to write down what your member ID is, because you're going to take that member ID, and actually it'll probably tell you in that same email what your password is. You're going to take it and you're going to go to mydoterra.com. Not doTERRA.com, mydoterra.com. So if you're following along and you've got your computer and this video up, you can go ahead and do that right now. And what you're going to do is copy and paste your membership number, and you're going to register. You're either going to just log in. Depends on how the system was working at the time, whether or not you're registered or whether you need to register. But you can go ahead and try to register your ID number and choose your own password, or you can use the password that was sent to you if the person who enrolled you assigned you one. Okay? Either way, once you get into the system, it's going to open up and say, welcome to your back office. Would you like to set up a loyalty rewards order right now? And you're going to be like, I don't know. The answer should be yes, and let me tell you why. Let's go back a step. Remember how I said with a doTERRA membership, are we crooked? There we go. With a doTERRA membership, you get 25% off retail anytime you order, and you're not required to place regular orders, but when you order, you get the discount. This is true. So pull up your My Membership Overview, or I'll just show you in the camera here. Look at the ways that you can order. I always laugh at this form because it's obvious on this chart that they're trying to show you that there is a preferred way to order, and that's right. And if you have one of these in paper, you can go ahead and put your member ID and your password up here, or just make a note on your phone so you have it with you. Okay, but let me tell you about the different ways to order. If you just place a standard order, you will get your discount. And if you place it online, which most people do, I mean, whoever really calls to place an order anymore, but if you place it online, you're also going to get half of whatever you pay in shipping back in shipping rewards points. Shipping rewards points, there's an acronym for that. You may see it later. It's SRP. But whenever you place a standard order, you're going to get your discount and you're going to get half of whatever you paid in shipping back in points that you will be able to cash in for free oils at a later date. Okay? There is another way to place orders, and most people do opt in to this optional loyalty rewards program. Okay, let me tell you why it's the best way to order. First, of course, you're going to get your 25% off discount. Second, every time you place an order that's at least 50 PV and above, doTERRA is going to give you back between 10 and 30% of the volume of your order back in points to cash in. So it's like doTERRA dollars. I'm going to say that again. When you order on the Loyalty Rewards program, doTERRA, and your order is between 50 or above, PV, not dollars. Please watch your point value versus dollars. Sometimes it's different. If it's above 50, they're going to give you back between 10 and 30% of the volume of your order in doTERRA dollars to literally cash in for oils, dollar to dollar. Okay, tell me of a credit card you have or a store that you go to with a loyalty rewards, like a loyalty card, where they're giving you 10 to 30% back in cash. That doesn't exist. doTERRA has the most generous loyalty program that you will find anywhere, 10 to 30% back. Now, if you place a standard order, you don't get loyalty rewards points, so that's a major perk of placing your order on loyalty rewards. Now, I will say, the loyalty rewards program, it doesn't cost anything extra to participate in it. It's just a free option. But it is a monthly auto ship program. Now listen, auto ship is a bad word in my life. Like, I don't like signing up for anything that's auto ship. So just pretend like I didn't say auto ship, but I want to be straight with you. That's what it is. You are opting into a monthly order program when you do loyalty rewards. But that's exactly the point. They are rewarding loyal customers who place monthly orders. Here's the cool thing about loyalty rewards though. There's a lot of cool things about it. It's super easy to change what's in your cart. You just log into your back office, go to your cart, make your changes, save it, and you set the date that you want it to run. Now, normally, most of the time, you will also get an email from doTERRA like 2 days before your order processes, reminding you that it's going to process and showing you what is currently in your cart set to run. That doesn't always happen. Most of the time it does. So what I recommend people do is when you set up your loyalty rewards order is also set a calendar reminder on your phone for yourself to notify you, oh, the order is going out tomorrow or the next 2 days from now. Make sure that what's in the cart is what you want. Because if you leave it alone, you'll just get the same order you got last month. And some people, I think, do that for most of the items in their cart. Like if you're on if you're taking the vitamins, which can I please teach you about the vitamins? Not in this video, but another time. Or if you order like your shampoo and conditioner, your toothpaste, like there's a lot of items in there that we order every month or maybe every other month. But most people make some change. Like there's some oils that you're using that you're running out of this month, or you're trying to fill up your whole oil bag and you still have a few on your list that you haven't gotten yet. So anyway, I do encourage you to set yourself a reminder to make sure that the cart has what you want in it. It's really easy to do. Now listen, just because you're opting into the loyalty rewards program and it's a monthly auto ship thing, don't get this idea in your mind that it's super hard to get out of the program. It's not. doTERRA is way too nice. Like, you call and you talk to the customer service people. Anytime you have a question, go ahead and call customer service. And you're like, your feedback for them is, you're a little too friendly. Can you stop being so cheerful? Thanks. Okay? And the same goes for the loyalty rewards program. If you decide to do it for a few months, place a few orders, get the things on your wish list, and for some reason you decide, okay, now I don't want to do the loyalty rewards anymore, you just call them and let them know I would like to cancel my loyalty rewards order. And they will help you to cash out all of your points that you have before you cancel. Because when you do cancel, you'll lose the points you have in your cart. And also, if you cancel this month, and then next month you want to get back on it. And remember earlier how I said that doTERRA gives you between 10 and 30% back? Well, it moves up the scale the longer you're on the program. So say you're on the program for 6 months. according to this chart here, if you've been on the program for 6 months, it's time for you to slide from 15% to 20%. Let me show you, see if you can see this. See that sliding scale? You can take a screenshot of that if you want. I'll try to hold it still. After 6 months, you're ready to slide from 10% to from 15% to 20%. So if you cancel it for a month, cash in all your points, take a month off, and then get back on it, you actually start back at month 1. So this is my advice for you too, you guys. Work that loyalty rewards program the best that you can. I'll give you some more ideas on how to make the most of it. But if you decide to do loyalty rewards, work it. Like, make sure your orders are 50 PV. Because orders under 50 PV, you'll still get a lot of the benefits, but you won't earn the 10 to 30. You'll just kind of hold your spot. You hold your points, hold your spot. You just won't earn. So the best way to do it is to make sure you're above 50 or 100 PV, and I'll talk about that later. And then make sure that you, like, if there's a month where you, like, the car needs to be fixed and half the house burnt down and we better not spend any money on doTERRA products this month, call the person that connected you or message them and say, I can't place my order this month. Can you help me out? Or send a text message to your buddies and say, hey, I know you guys have been asking me about oils. If you want to place any orders this month, I'll add you to my order, and add theirs to your order so that you can keep, you can stay on the scale where you were. Because after a year, you're going to be getting 30% back on everything that you order. 30% back. So I place at least 100 PV order every single month, if not way more, because we use so many of the products. And that means that I get $30 back, 30 loyalty rewards points back every single month to cash in for free product. Not only that, can we go on to the next point of benefit? Okay, one of the next points, you get all of your shipping costs back in free product when you are participating in loyalty rewards. Remember how I said with standard orders you get half of it back? With loyalty rewards, if you do it online, which most people do, again, most people don't call in, if you do it online and it's a loyalty rewards order, anything that you pay in shipping comes back to you in points per dollar. So you paid $7 in shipping, you're gonna get $7 towards free products. So there's another benefit for doing loyalty rewards. Now, I want to clarify this even more. If you decide that you need frankincense tomorrow or in 2 days, go into your back office, order frankincense, select next day shipping or 2-day shipping, pay $25 or whatever it costs. It's not as painful, even though you're paying a boatload for shipping, because guess what? Whatever you pay in shipping comes back in points to you that you cash in for free oils later. So I really call it free-ish shipping. It's like you're prepaying. Like, okay, well, I have to pay $25 in shipping to get that frankincense by tomorrow, but that $25 in shipping is turning into, $25 of free oils next month. So that's cool. I want you to realize that that option is available to you too. No matter what you pay in shipping, you get it back. Okay, so can we talk about the other benefits on loyalty rewards? I hope you'll be patient with me as I list out so many of the benefits of being on loyalty rewards. Again, you don't have to be on loyalty rewards. You can just place standard orders. But I always challenge people to give it a try for a few months and to start to replace the things in their homes that are actually full of toxins and to really participate in pause. Am I bouncing all over the place? In a minute, I want to give you some examples of what I would put in your cart. But let's go through some other examples or other reasons why loyalty rewards is awesome. Okay, so every month, doTERRA has a product of the month for people on loyalty rewards. And specifically, for those of us on loyalty rewards who place our order before the 15th of the month, and if that order is at least 125 PV, they're going to give you the product of the month. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to tell your spouse, hey babe, I am going to start removing all the toxic stuff in our house. I'm not going to be buying candles anymore, and air fresheners, and I'm not going to buy regular house cleaning products that we always spend all this money on, and I'm going to replace the crappy vitamins that we've been giving the kids and ourselves, and blah, 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 blah. And you're going to do just basically a value exchange between the stuff you usually buy, which actually isn't doing your body and your home that much good. You're going to be replacing it with doTERRA products, and along the way you're going to be earning free product as well. Starting at 10% and going all the way back to 30% back free. You're going to tell them, the grocery store does not give me that kind of a reward. And my budget, I'm going to give myself a budget of $65 a month some months, and some months it's going to be more like $125, and it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be like a value exchange. We're going to actually save money. That's what you're going to tell them, okay? Because that's what we did, and that's how it worked for us in the very beginning. Okay, so that 50 PV point is a good spot to hit for, because after a year there, you're going to be getting that 30% back, okay? Now there's a benefit that comes at 100 PV. You may have the option, depending on whether or not you decided to be a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate, but you do have the option with doTERRA to earn a commission if you refer your friends and those in your community to doTERRA, to the person who enrolled you, or to back to me. You have the option of getting a commission if they get a membership too. And that's available to you if A, you're a wellness advocate, and if you're a wholesale customer, please contact the person that helped you sign up and ask them about the process to becoming a wellness advocate. It's free. It doesn't cost any money to upgrade at all. And you can actually do it right in your back office, but I would definitely contact the person who helped you sign up, because you may want to do some really strategic timing on when you upgrade. And they might have some ideas for you on that, because there may be some promotions in place and some strategy to helping you to get the most commissions that you can, okay? It doesn't cost any money to become a wellness advocate if you're already a customer. But if you place orders at 100 PV on loyalty rewards, you're eligible for commissions. So if you have a class for someone, host a party, have some friends over, help them enroll, in that specific month, you definitely want to have your cart set at 100 PV and make sure that that 100 PV order runs so you can get a check straight from doTERRA. It's awesome. And actually that's how I've built my entire business and changed our family's financial outlook, is through the business of doTERRA. So if that's something that piques your interest, or if you feel like wellness, you're already in the wellness field, or you have a lot of friends and your friends, you're the kind of friend who, when you get excited about something, you can get everybody to do it with you. If that's you, then we should talk about that commission option a little bit more. Okay, so there was the 50 PV sweet spot, there's a 100 PV sweet spot, and there may be incentives in place on your team for placing that 100 PV order. And then also there's a 125 PV sweet spot, and we already talked about that. That's where if you place that 125 PV order before the 15th of the month, you're going to get the product of the month for free. Now sometimes there's additional promotions that happen with doTERRA. Like sometimes there's a promotion at 150, sometimes there's 160, and several months of the year there's usually a 200 PV promotion, where if you place an order that's 200 points, then they're going to give you something big for free. And I'll give you a tip, okay? As long as I've been with doTERRA, they've had a promotion every December. That's if you place a 200 PV order in December, they're going to give you a free frankincense. Frankincense is $93 oil retail, $69.75 wholesale. I don't buy frankincense ever. What I do is I plan out what I'm going to order in December. What Christmas gifts am I going to order for my friends and family in December so that I can get my free frankincense? And that's the beauty of Loyalty Rewards program. If you choose to place your orders that way, give it a try, is you can just order the things that you need, the things on your wish list, the things that will help you with the health issues and questions that you have, the things that will help you to meet the goals you have for your health and for your family. And doTERRA is just going to keep rewarding you and keep rewarding you and keep rewarding you. And you're going to go into your back office one day and realize you've got 80 points in there. You've got 250 points in there. And that's where you can cash in the points for stuff that you are pained to purchase with real money. Like, I never buy frankincense. It's hard for me to conceptualize buying a bottle this big that costs $70. even though I know the value of frankincense. But I have no problem cashing in my loyalty rewards points for free frankincense. Same thing with some of the other more pricey oils like helichrysum. It's a $75 oil and it's little. It's the 5 ml size. I don't buy helichrysum. I cash in my points for helichrysum. So this is also a way for you to give people gifts without spending any extra money. So if you're purchasing doTERRA products through the year, you save up a bunch of points. That's birthday presents, Mother's Day presents, baby shower presents, wedding gifts. Oils are a fantastic gift to give people, so use your points for that, okay? Be smart with your points. I want to give you one more important tip before I close this video. When you redeem your points, there's a tiny little fee that's charged when you redeem points, and I want to give you a strategy on how to maximize your bang for your buck with that little fee. Now remember, doTERRA is giving you everything you pay in shipping back in points, and between 10 and 30% of everything you order by volume back in points. When you cash in your points, you pay a $3 little fee to redeem points. Not a big deal, you guys, but honestly, if it's a surprise, it feels painful. So that's why I'm telling you about it right now. For all those free products they're giving you, they charge you a little $3 service fee. Let's make a strategy. It's $3 to redeem 10 points. It's $3 to redeem 100 points. So what should you do? Collect your points over a few months. And what I do is when I get close to having 100 points, I redeem 100 points or 90 points or 95 points, a really high number of points, 100 or lower at once. And I only pay $3. Instead of getting a free lemon this month, a free lime next month, a free lemongrass the month after that, and paying $3 every time I cash in for an oil, I want you to use that strategy where you kind of bundle and cash in all at once. Now, if you cash in 101 points, your fee is actually going to be $6 because they charge you $3 per 100 of cashing in. So 101 order gets charged $6. 190 point cashing in, you get $6 charged. So again, use this sort of like bucket strategy where you cash in 100, or you cash in 200 or close thereof, and you only pay $3 or $6. Does that make sense? I want you to plan that. I want you to be smart. Now, do I have anything else I need to tell you? Again, you can go to mymembershipoverview.com. Password is EDGE, and you can look up this document that I've been talking about with you. There are frequently asked questions at the bottom. If I've forgotten to mention anything, maybe the question can be answered there. But if you have any other questions about how to maximize your membership, I want you to email the person that connected you with doTERRA, or you can email me at angieessentialoils@gmail.com and I will help you out. Our next video will be about some of the things that you might want to be ordering on Loyalty Rewards, some of the products that have really been impactful in our home and that will help you to maximize your membership even more. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.